Hello, here we go. Regina on her passport journey again around the world to the continents of the world, and this time she's in Africa. So she's moved from Antarctica, sailing on the ships in 1862. So again, I've just used some scrapbooking paper. It really is about recycling this group, reusing things, and I've got some travel brochures there, some stamps, postage stamps, and here I've just got some cutouts and coloured it in. Now on the back of the scrapbooking paper, I've actually just done the back of a napkin or a serviette. I've put ink sprays on those and then stuck that to the scrapbooking paper. Not only does it give it a bit more strength, but it also creates this lovely finish to it. Again, using the Mod Podge because it just gives a beautiful feeling. This paper here that I've used, and I think we can have a look over here on the other side. This paper here is from a bottle of wine. Absolute gorgeous paper. Has a beautiful feel to it and these lovely designs on it. I've included just some bits and pieces in here for the recipient, like a painting type of thing. And this is just back on the back of a piece of cardboard that I've recycled from the travel brochure, a picture there, and a photograph that Regina has picked up from her friend Lulu, and just a little bit of a printout there. These printouts here are from That's Just Penny, and I'll put the links below. She's got some great digital printouts. So feel free to join her groups or have a look at her website and see what you might like to get from her. She also provides the service now of printing out and sending it to you if you don't have a printer. She makes some lovely digital collections there. Again, just enhancing this with the cutouts from travel magazines. Here I've just got again some printouts from magazines, but also just the stenciled background there. And this one here is the colouring in mindfulness, colouring in mandala type paper, which I previously coloured in and thought, oh, this is beautiful for Africa, and just enhanced it, with a couple of old flowers, and again Mod Podging on some of these napkins or serviette bits and pieces just to give it a little bit more depth. Postage stamp again. Just absolutely love this. And then see, got beautiful colouring in, recycling it rather than being stashed away, passing your artwork onto somebody that hopefully will appreciate it, which most people do, but also giving you a lot of pleasure in creating it. Again, from travel brochures, just cutouts. You might notice a little steampunk theme that's still in Regina's life. A little bit of her story there. Again, a printout or from a magazine, a cutout. And this little tuck spot here I've made from a little paper plate that was in a motel room with biscuits or lollies or soap or something on it, and recycled those and painted it in with acrylic paint, and then also just enhanced it with some pictures there. Now these I absolutely love. This was a brochure. So here we are, the Victorian, real Victorian type of theme. So I thought I would use that, and oh no, it's stuck together. It's the trouble with some of these glues, they can really stick even after they're dried. So carefully open it up. So there we go, just some pictures there from the travel magazines, and of course Regina's journey. And here she has gone right across North America, down to South America, down to Antarctica, now up to Africa, and hopefully on to Paris, where she really, really wants to go to. But who knows what Regina's travels will hold for her. Again, this is the bottom part of the brochure. Just added some photos there, kept the tram in because it looks so authentic from the 1800s, well, what I think a tram would look like, and a little bit of money there. So just enhancing the journey. And another map from the 1860s of Africa. I really enjoyed sort of researching, finding out what's what in the 1860s. And the back of it is just from a children's book. A picture there, postage stamp, and my little signature that I have made it. So there we go, that's Regina's passport to Africa. So I hope you've enjoyed that one, and you'll tune in for the next instalment of Passports to the Continents. Bye.